Who wants to be a driver? Teenagers, that's who. Today we bring you an innovative idea, the Checkpoints program. Checkpoints is a parent-teen driving program designed to reduce or minimize the risks for teen drivers.
We had the Checkpoint class, and it opened up the conversation with Riley and myself and my husband and even my older daughter about driving, distracted driving, what time she could drive, what happens if it's raining, what happens if it's sleeting, what the consequences would be if she broke those rules. And so it just opened up a conversation that we may have had, but it definitely brought it up to the forefront for us.
You can have a car crash at any age, but teens have the highest crash rates of any age group. In fact, car crashes are the leading cause of injury and death for teenagers ages 16 to 19.
It's a great privilege to operate an automobile on the roadways, but with that privilege comes great responsibility. As you hold that steering wheel, you're not only holding your life, but the lives of others in your hands.
A thing I did not think about was how in tune teenagers are to the radio. So I think we were really aggressive on the not texting and driving, and thought that through really well, but didn't think through the first thing was the radio. The second thing would be a group of friends in the car, talking to them and distracting them.
Teen crashes are disproportionately high under certain conditions, like driving at night, driving with other teens in the car, driving at high speeds, driving in bad weather, driving while under the influence, and driving without a seatbelt.
Really understanding the risks is vitally important to decreasing automobile crashes, and especially with teenagers, the most inexperienced drivers on the roadway.
There are too many teenagers losing their lives due to distracted driving.
Parents and teens across the country are struggling on how to best handle teen driving privileges.
We would talk as we were driving down the road. Oftentimes, I would do something and she'd correct me. And it's like, you're right. I need to watch out. I need to be a better role model. So in the process of trying to make her a better driver, I became a better driver as well because I had to be that role model.
It takes many years to mature as a driver and develop good driving habits. So parents should practice driving with their teens and make sure they get most of their early driving experience in less dangerous conditions, like driving during the day and without teen passengers.
Parents, it's really important that you help your teenage driver create their driving privileges, but not just create it. Understand the risk involved with each one of those categories.
Checkpoints prepares families for teen driving through the use of a parent-teen driving agreement. The Checkpoints program has goals. Number 1, to gradually expose teen drivers to riskier driving conditions. Number 2, to keep parents informed about ways to help reduce teen driving risks. And number 3, to help families establish guidelines for driving before teens get a driver's license. Parents are the key for minimizing the risk from the beginning. They can supervise driving, set expectations, establish limits, and grant more privileges over time.
Be the best example to your teenage driver of how to safely operate an automobile, and hold them accountable for their safe operation of that vehicle. It might be the most critical component to keeping them alive and safe.
So, who wants to be a driver? Anyone can with the Checkpoints program.